Welcome, you Ham and Eggs. It's your boy Yanquoi Zaza here to bring you a very quick PGN episode. Uh, as you can see, we're getting here a little late, but we're here to work, and we got some big WWE news. The Elimination Chamber happened this morning, 5 a.m. in the morning. No one was waking up for that, but it had some good results. The women's match, Becky Lynch won. I kind of knew that's the route they were going. Not the biggest fan of it, but I get it. Becky versus Rhea is a money match, and I guess they haven't done this, but I'd have been happy with someone else winning it. And I get Becky's a star, but you had Bianca in there. I guess Bianca's kind of cooled off on, so maybe Bianca needs a heel turn or something because Bianca should be higher on this card. She shouldn't feel like an afterthought. But we all knew Becky was winning going into this match. I kind of called this. So that's the only thing that I really have about the Elimination Chamber was that a lot of their matches, it felt predictable. Like you kind of knew who was going to win, who wasn't going to win. The second match, tag team, Judgment Day versus the Brawling Brutes or whatever they're called. Once again, Damian Priest and Finn Balor win. The story for WrestleMania, and it's always been for R-Truth to pin Damian Priest. I think that's the story they're building. Damian and R-Truth, they've had their little segments. Now they're fighting, and it's all building towards R-Truth and Miz beating Judgment Day for the tag team belts. But let's not forget Dominic Mysterio. That type of heat. Listen, you don't get that type of heat if you're not good. He got booed by that whole stadium. Listen, people hate Dom, but you get real true heat. That's a heel. He couldn't even talk. They booed him out the building. I love that. I love seeing wrestlers get natural, organic reactions, not the filtered in stuff. Because Dom, listen, I didn't like him at first. When he first came in, he looked like a baby. Now he's growing out the hair. He has that punchable face. That's the thing that sells Dom for a lot of people. He has that punchable face. So it was always cool doing that. And then the third match you had was the men's Elimination Chamber match. And we all knew going into it, there was only one man who could win that. The player hater of the year, Drew fucking McIntyre. Listen, the work Drew McIntyre's done in the last month, that's top tier. That's sometimes when you change direction because he was a face. He was coming off the sword. I was like, oh, God, he sucks. And now he's healing it up. He told CM Punk, I prayed for this. When he hurt his arm, I was like, yo, where has this Drew been? But see, sometimes it takes you leaving a face to go be a heel. Now he's a heel, but he's saying the truth. Everything he said has been truthful. And I'm looking forward to him winning that belt because when he won it back in 2020, there was no crowd. It was pandemic. So now he gets to win it in front of people. Drew fucking McIntyre, man. Hater of the year. But I'll fucks with it heavy. And the last match was, of course, Rhea versus Nia. Listen, Rhea Ripley is a star. She is a star. WWE got a star. But let's not discount Nia. This was Nia Jax's best match. And I want us to start giving Nia Jax her flowers because everyone, she's overweight, blah, blah, this, that, and third. But she looked like a star. And she even kept up with Rhea. So that, and Rhea got to win in front of her hometown, in front of her home family. I mean, it was predictable, but she's a star. And I'm glad that she got that. So that's your Elimination Chamber recap. We're going on to WrestleMania now. Next, listen, Kevin Durant had a little altercation in Dallas with a fan. The fan called him a bitch. But then when Kevin Durant went to approach them, they changed their tone. There's too much of that happening with these fans nowadays. These fans talk crazy to players. It happens everywhere. They think because I pay you, I can talk any way to you. I pay your salary. We can't allow this to keep happening to our players. They're doing their job. it's like me or you going to our job and getting cursed out. Like, why are you guys allowed to do that? And the fans, there are a lot of fans who feel that way. Like, oh, I pay their money so I can talk to them, calling them boy. Russell Westbrook has been called boy to his face. Get on your knees like you're supposed to. It's crazy that a lot of these fans, and you know what the skin color of some of these fans are, talking down to some of these players. It's a little crazy, but I'm just saying, y'all gotta watch y'all mouth. And the thing is, if y'all saw them on the street, y'all not gonna say this to them. But I see him. I paid. Yo, you a boy. Go do this. Yo, you a bitch. You gonna talk to a grown man like that and feel comfortable? Now, if they smack the shit out you, now you want a payout. Now you want money. But you started it. That's the problem I have with these fans. They're starting it and then they play victim all the fucking time. Like, how can you do that? But I've always said I don't like fans. I think they do too much, and especially because of drinking. They've been drinking before the game. Now you're gonna say something crazy, and you deserve to get smacked. I'm sorry. At the end of the day, you deserve to get smacked. But Kevin Durant, he handled like a boss, and we moving on to the next one. And you know, it's a segment of the day. Pepper takes. Woo! Got something spicy for you. And you know it's election time. And you know how these politicians do. Joe Biden is going to black places to get the black vote, and it just looks awful. He was in Chicago trying to sucker up to the black people over there. And I love they took a picture. There was one black guy who knew what it was. He knew it was pandering. And he didn't get up. He didn't go to shake Biden's hand. He didn't do anything. He just looked at him like, yo, we know why you're here. And I don't like that the fact that all these old heads, all these older generations, like, oh no, you gotta understand. He knows how the country should be run. I'm like, okay, like that's what we're doing. We're not trying to move on. No, because Biden was there, so he can bring back the control. And all I hear is we just want things to go back before. We want a politician who we know sucks to keep doing this. I'm like, okay. But I'm like, y'all do realize the other dude is coming, Trump. So I'm like, is he gonna win? I don't know. I don't really want either of them. They're two old people. Like, let's move on. Let's get some new blood in there. But you know, he's gonna keep doing this. Next, you know, he's gonna be like, I love chicken, or he gonna say something fucking stupid. Like, this is the problem I have with all this. Like, bro, it's okay. You're an old man. We get it. You're trying to get the black vote. Go talk to other people. But anyway, we out. Just wanted to give y'all a little thing. Peace. Watch One Piece.